Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Now, we are underwater here. We need to go stop an alliance from going down, guys. We saw in the last episode that there may have been some shenanigans going on between the sea giants and the naga, which spells nothing but trouble for the vrykul village that we have recently befriended. So we need to meet with Toril and defeat Tidemistress Shashtar. And here's Toril. Oh, watch out! This is an imposter! Oh, it's that thing, huh? Oh, Kel's dead. I'm so glad that you followed me here, Swindlegear. I was afraid that you may have stumbled upon my plan. What's going on here? I should thank you for doing my dirty work. Oh, hello, Tidemistress. That saved time. Now let's go ahead and pop the dread blades and kill her quick. Enough! You will never stop us. Jan Vic will fall. You know, she could have just slit our throats while we're stunned, but that wouldn't be fun. Get me out of this cage. And there you go. I do not know who you are, but I must thank you. So this is the real Jan Vic. When the naga brought me down here, I saw many of my vrykul mining the seafloor. They had squids attached to their faces. Whatever those things are, they must be controlling my kin and forcing them to work for the naga. I do not know what will happen if you remove the squids, but I would rather my vrykul die than be slaves to the naga. See me in Jan Vic when the deed is done. Remove withering willbreakers from 6 possessed vrykul in Azure Gail Bay. You did well against that sea witch, but not well enough. Hey, her power far surpasses any creature that I have ever fought. To defeat her, we will need something formidable, something she will not expect. Toril grins wryly. Something of their own design. Salvage as many parts from their harpoon launchers as you can carry and meet me back in Jan Vic. Collect 50 harpoon parts. Does this guy look like he can carry 50 harpoon parts? Alright. Stronger than he looks. There are others. Finding Britag and sunken foes. Kel barely manages to speak. That naga witch has given many of my kin to the sea giants. Britag was the last one I saw alive. Find him quickly. The Tidemistress is filling her ranks with hulking naga and sea giants. Jan Vic cannot withstand their combined might. Slaughter them before they reach its shores. Kill 6 Shashtar Overseers and 6 Trenchwalker Scavengers, which we did before, but that's for 22,000 artifact power, so... Find Britag, kill the naga. And dead. Fair enough. Now, there also is a world quest here to get the pylons activated like we did before. I may do that one off camera, but we got plenty to do here in the bay. And fortunately, we still have that buff that increases our seafloor movement by 80. So, just walking along the seafloor here is our best bet for quick mobility. Where to first? Oh, we got an overseer right here. Get the slaying going. Now, you may see a little bit of frame rate issues here, guys. Just letting you know that because everybody and their dog are on right now because it is the holiday season. Everyone's off of school and a lot of people are off work. So, it's definitely... Oh! That's a will breaker down. What the... Ah! Had another one. Keep your phalanges to yourself. And as for you, I think we have to kill you guys as well. There we are. All is as it should be. Now, the harpooner that's where we get the harpoon parts, ironically enough. Or obviously enough. There's nothing really ironic about that. And fortunately, it looks like the harpoons drop quite a bit. Turn off Blade Flurry so we don't hit this crab. And get another Overseer dead and gone. Hope you guys are doing some fun stuff for Christmas. I'm staying here at home. I have to try and save my money. But I did get a lot of really good news over the last week that I'm very pleased with. Trenchwalker Scavenger. We also have got Vrykul over here to talk to. Some of the best news that I got is I am back in the ranks of the employed again, fortunately. I was able to get a job, a really good job doing something I enjoy. I'm working at a museum. So we're going to see what happens with this. And hopefully it'll be nothing but clear skies, you know what I mean? And looks like Vrykul has been killing a lot of snakes. Swindlegear, I did not expect to see you down here. The Shashtar are rallying against Jan Vic. I had the plan to decimate them using these old powder kegs. So you're going to lower their numbers by a factor of 10? The naga proved more formidable to these old bones than I thought. Vrykul coughs out some blood. We haven't much time to prepare. Collect 5 sealed powder kegs from the shipwrecks. I'm gonna get all the artifact power. Yeah, by the way, that really bugs me when people say decimate and not really knowing what it means. Devastate their numbers? Awesome. Decimate? Not so much. But yeah, I'm going to be working for a museum. I've got some friends who are going to be moving into the house in a roommate capacity. I have a spare bedroom I don't use. They're going to be moving in, so that's going to be some added income in. And I get to go to PAX, which I was really worried about because I wasn't going to have the money or the time off if I did get employed to go to PAX South, and fortunately it looks like everything is falling into place. So yeah, and if you guys remember from PAX South is like my trip. That's what I try to do every year, and I do have to say that I enjoyed PAX more than any of the other cons that I went to. I don't really think I'm going to go to RTX or SGC anymore. Don't get me wrong, I had a good time, but in terms of the money I have to spend year-round, I think PAX is the best bet in terms of overall fun. To me personally, because I'm not a big fan of Rooster Teeth. So, and to be fair, a lot of stuff that Rooster Teeth does, it really gets themselves over, which, you know, they definitely have the right to do. But Penny Arcade Expo, they don't really talk much about themselves. I mean, obviously there's Penny Arcade stuff there, but a good focus at PAX South is about the games and the technology and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I look forward to the most. I met so many cool game developers over at PAX South last year, and now I think I'm in a position where I can really enjoy myself this trip. I'm actually going to be going with Dad Mode and Geek Council, who you guys may know from my Golf with Friends videos. So I think we're going to have a really good time. I will be vlogging during it, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be at the end of January. And it's going to be really good. I'm very excited. Also probably get to see some people from Screenwave there, which I am always happy to do. Now, in terms of stuff on the channel, it's actually a good time for overall updates and such, I figure, since we're just doing kind of some busy work. I was really trying to get a good game going for the Thursday slot to replace Knights of the Old Republic. And I think I found one with Call of Juarez Gunslinger. I had never played it before, and we'll go ahead and talk to him later. Or after we finish all of our stuff here. But, I really wanted to play Red Dead Redemption. It's like my favorite video game of all time. I was looking forward to giving it a play. And the only way that you can really play it, if you have a PlayStation, is via the PlayStation Now service. which is actually $100 a year or $9.99 a month just to use that service to stream. And that doesn't include, like, if you want to have PS Plus, you have to get that separately. So that's a significant bit of coin there that you have to grab. I would much rather just buy the games individually and just have them downloaded like they're doing with the like they've done with the PS2 games. But I did the 7-day free trial and I loaded up Red Dead, and you can definitely tell that the service is streaming the games to you. You know that kind of thing, like when you're on Netflix and you can just tell that it's being streamed. It doesn't have that crispness of quality that you would have actually owning the thing. It's very similar to that. And if I can't play Red Dead the way it was meant to, I don't want to play it. So that was sad. But we do have another Western gunslinger type title that apparently a lot of people seem to enjoy. So I am very pleased with that. We need to find how many more things of powder.
Hey, that's too far away.
Let's sap an eel. Uno mas. Oh lord. And then, we still need to kill a lot of overseers. So many things. We've killed all the trench walkers, fortunately. Take the powder and run. Woo-hoo-hoo. And fortunately, it looks like the overseals, are pretty well spread out. There we go. What's attacking me? Oh. These are like Ursula's eels from The Little Mermaid. Poor unfortunate souls. Me and Rothgar from the Overall Nerds, we argue sometimes over who the best Disney villain is. Or the best Disney villain song is as well. For him, it's Poor Unfortunate Soul that Ursula sang. For me, I think it's either Be Prepared from The Lion King or Hellfire from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So we go back and forth on that. I think I watched The Little Mermaid like twice, and that was about it. I have watched the Poor Unfortunate Souls thing, and Ursula is a very good villain. I understand they may be doing a live-action version of The Little Mermaid, which is... The fact that they're doing all of these live-action adaptations is very interesting to me. Locate Brightag. Where's Brightag at? Ah, okay, cool. Oh dear. Well, we got most of this done, fortunately. So let's take out this giant and go talk to the guy that we have. Let him know that we have all the powder. Fjorik. Move quickly, Swindlegear. Fjorik looks at you weakly. You made it back in time. Can you feel it? The waters churn with approaching Shashtar. You must strike now. Leave me. Find a way to bombard the Naga with the kegs. Protect Jan Vic. And you're about to die too, aren't you? Ride an Azure Gail paddlefoot and kill 50 Naga using the sealed powder kegs in the bay. Slay them all. Man, these vrykul are dropping like flies. Now, I think what he's talking about are the turtles. So, shall we jump on one of these guys? And we're doing a bombing run. Woo! Oh yeah, there are a lot of them there. Well, it's a little bit slow going, but so is the turtle. So that's okay. Dropping those depth charges. This kind of reminds me of Sequest DSV. I don't know if you guys ever watched that series. It had the guy from Jaws as the captain, and it was actually a pretty cool series. I thought I think it ran for like 1 or 2 seasons, but it was some pretty good sci-fi, and that was that era that I've talked about before on certain series, like Space Above and Beyond, Earth 2, Sequest, where everyone had where all the major networks had a good sci-fi series on. And hopefully we get back to that someday. Or we just continue having really good sci-fi shows and whatnot show up on Netflix and the Sci-Fi Channel. And it's so good to see the Sci-Fi Channel actually be a sci-fi channel again. Oh, hello there, vicious whale shark. We are not going to deal with you. Nope, nope, nope. Now let's go find Brytag here. Oh, you were in a bubble. That's convenient. I did not know who you are, but you are not a sea giant, and that is enough for me. Rogue, the sea giants have already eaten half of my kin. We are helpless in these accursed bubbles, and I beseech you to get us out of here. Take heed, these bubbles are strong. You'll need something that is extremely sharp to pierce them. Collect a piece of needle coral, and you rescue 5 captured vrykul in Azure Gail Bay. Away! And the Sea Warden. Man, there are a lot of quests here. The Sea Warden made a deal with the Tidemistress. She handed us over to him like cattle. I despise that sea giant. If I were not trapped in this bubble, I would choke the life out of him with my own 2 hands. If you cross his path before I get out of here, make him regret ever making a deal with the Naga. Kill Sea Warden Largush. For 20... Oh, okay.
And don't come back!
And don't come back? Well, you heard the man. Oh, there's the Sea Warden. That's quick and fast, but we need a piece of sharp coral. Coral! First. Where would we find such a thing? Trying to think, do we actually have to grab it from trench walkers? That wouldn't surprise me. Well, let's deal with the Sea Warden first. Oh, good buffs. Good buffs indeed. So, Sea Warden's down. What a horrible fate for these kind of warriors, just to sit there in bubbles. Kind of like air aquariums. That's a very undignified way for a warrior race like the vrykul to go. Okay, well, if I was a piece of sharp coral, where would I be? Needle coral, yes. One. Probably over here where there's a bubble on the radar. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alrighty. I'm here. Where is the needle? Oh, there it is.
I need to get close.
And sap that eel.
It's too far away.
And it looks like it's only 1. We don't have to keep on going back to that plant, which is good. I hope that's not the case. Pop. Cool. We will save all the things. And I'm just going to ignore you and swim. It's a very undignified way for you to go. Or a dignified way to treat you. Oh! We pulled the Sea Warden again. That could be an issue. We'll just heal up and swim down here. Step up.
I need to get close.
Hitting me with a giant slam. Andre, you are not good, sir. There we are. Bubble trouble. Move quickly, Rogue. These sea giants have an insatiable appetite. There is no glory and honor in being digested. I only wish that I had the chance to get to him first. Bah! His body can rot in these waters for all I care.
You are wise to depart.
My kin are safe and the Sea Warden is dead. I will return to Jan Vic now. Yeah, you go do that. You know what? I'm not even going to deal with the, Well, no, this is for the Nightfallen, isn't it? I'll do it off camera. No need to, bore you guys with having to do the same thing over and over again. So let us go ahead and swim back to Jan Vic. Ah, now we can chill near this bonfire and dry ourselves out. All this seawater is doing Smee's fur coat no favors. Now let's talk to Brandolph first.
Hold up, Yargin!
The Shashtar forces are far greater than I imagined. Thorik died in honor of Jan Vic. We will remember his bravery.
Begone!
All the coins, all the artifacts, and Toril. I must express gratitude for the vrykul you have saved this day. The Tidemistress is a dangerous foe. We must be just as cunning to defeat her. You have all the parts that you will need. 2 in some cases. Ah, here we go. The Tidemistress has fallen back to the elven ruins and is licking her wounds. Her guard is undoubtedly protecting her. To best her, you will have to break her defenses. Construct a ballista using the parts that you have salvaged and end her once and for all. Construct a makeshift ballista and kill Tidemistress Shashtar in the ruins. Okay. And what say you there, Brandolph?
Sniveling pig!
Oh, good lord. The Shashtar forces may have dwindled, but the Tidemistress has surrounded herself with her fiercest naga. This is the time to strike a final crushing blow against the Shashtar. If we can defeat them now, we may finally break the back of this menace and save Jan Vic. Kill 12 Shashtar Naga. And squid out of water. Toril told me about those squid creatures that are controlling my brothers. I have never seen anything like them before around Jan Vic. The Naga must have brought them from wherever they came. I do not want any more of my kin to suffer the fate of being controlled by the Naga. Find out where those squids come from and stop them. Destroy 5 Willbreaker incubators in the ruins. Alright. I know exactly what they're talking about, and we will do that, but... let's go ahead and head that way. The ruins are across the island, so I'm going to go ahead and travel there, and we can get this going. So, here we are in the ruins. Jan Vic is across the water, as you can see. So, let's go ahead and get to business and end this quest hub. What I was originally thinking of doing is there's a world boss up with the potential for some good items. I think I'm probably going to have to do that off camera for no other reason than with everyone online for the holidays. It's going to be a lag fest if we get a bunch of people online trying to kill that boss. That's one thing we also have to take into account when we're doing the raid as well. I don't have to kill these guys, do I? Oh, crap. Well, fine. I guess, well, we can kill them. Yeah, 12, 2 out of 12. And we've got the incubators. This is actually going to be relatively easy, I'm thinking. They all seem to be nice and bunched up. And we only have to take out a few of the incubators. Which is weird, because this is normally how, if we remember way back in Asuna, this is where the Murlocs were bred as well.
This one's mine.
I like it when you're in groups. Thank you. Oh, we didn't fire the cannons. We should have fired the cannons. Oh well. Boop. 5 out of 12. And we're going to leave the elites alone, to tell you the truth. And there's apparently where we make our ballista. We'll do that last. And if I was a tank, I would just be sitting here and pulling everything all at once. Unfortunately, I am the exact opposite of a tank. Though I do have some survivability to me. But this may be a little bit of a long episode, but it's well worth it if we get rid of this quest hub so we can get back to helping out our Nightfallen friends. Yeah, I would have facepalmed too there, guy. Now, how does a Miramdon? I've never known exactly how to pronounce that terminology. Yoink. I actually, I was asked if they did come with another expansion that dealt with the Naga. Would I play it? Oh, absolutely. Especially if they really push the whole Deep One, Old One, Void Lord, Cthulhu, like Lovecraft kind of thing. I would be all over that. It would definitely take Warcraft in a direction that it really hasn't yet. I'm just kind of curious if there would be like a new race or new class or anything like that, because they normally have to throw in a new class or a new race with every expansion. Normally. I think the only one they didn't do that to was Warlords of Draenor, and we saw the end of that tragic tale. Okay, that's them down. Let's sap. How many? This is the last incubator. And now the only thing we need to do is deal with the Tidemistress. So let's use our vast engineering skills and build the ballista. And loose. Ooh, that kills all the things, doesn't it? And looks like we sufficiently weakened her. Very much so. And got some rust-encrusted gloves. Cool. Let me look in here, see if there's a treasure chest or anything to grab. Nope. Well, let's get out of here before they respawn, and I'll see you guys back in Jan Vic. Alright, Brendoff. We may have finally overcome this Naga threat. We? The Naga will not be taking any more of my kin. Uh-huh. You've done it, Swindlegear. You have slain the Tidemistress and saved Jan Vic from the Shashtar. The Tidemistress's enchanted pearl. Woo! Citizens of Jan Vic, gather round the fire to hear the glorious news. We have lost much at the hands of the Shashtar, Kaldr, Enyar, and Jarl Thandir. Oh, they're doing the Hail the Glorious Dead thing. We owe Jan Vic's salvation to one brave rogue. Glory to Swindlegear, slayer of Tidemistress Shashtar. As sole remaining elder of Jan Vic, it is my duty to lead Jan Vic into prosperity. For this, I proclaim that Swindlegear is the new Jarl. Oh, holy crap, I've been promoted. Huzzah!
Whoa!
Well then, I guess I have found a nice place for my retirement. With a bunch of, giants. Well, fair enough. I expect all you guys to build me a big pirate ship. We gotta go raiding after, peace has been declared. You guys got it? Good. Alright, Smee will be the foreman. He'll tell you what to do. Good deal. Well, let's go ahead and use our coins, because we got a lot of them. Now, I'm thinking we may... I actually may do a bonus episode of this series on Christmas morning, guys. So, just letting you know about that. I think it'll be fun. I'm going to be doing all the Winter Veil stuff to ring in the season. And, whew, that made a dent, didn't it? Get the enchanted pearl. And we're good to go. So it should probably post sometime Christmas morning. Just keep your eyes out for it. It'll be a Swindlegear Christmas, so we can imagine what that's like. But hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.